On today's Community Wednesday, let's break down some Modern Warfare SMG ammo conversions. Today we're going to be looking at two different weapons, the Modern Warfare MP5 and the Modern Warfare Striker 45. I've covered the MP5 before, and I've talked about how great it is at being a hip-fire weapon. But I haven't really talked about or broken down the Striker 45. But I have called it in the past the worst weapon in the game. And I was originally going to dismiss the topic, but ever since we switched to 300 HP, I started looking at the numbers again, and it's probably not the worst weapon in the game anymore. So let's take a look at the MP5 first. And it's kind of easy because it's not going to change anything except for the damage range. The TTK stays exactly the same, and it just gets a little bit more range. So the question is, would you rather have 30 rounds with a bit more range or 45 with the same range as before? Personally, I don't think the 1 extra meter would make much of a difference for me, so I'm going to stick with the 45. But do remember, weapons out there like the Vanguard PPSH are better at hip firing than the MP5. Now moving on to the Striker. The normal 45 round or 30 round Striker is still one of the worst weapons in the game. Its TTKs are absolutely terrible, and it doesn't even have great recoil to make up for it. Seriously, its TTK is so bad that you could die 2 to 3 times over in the time that it takes you to down someone. In 250 HP modes, the ammo conversion was not helping it at all. It was actually making it worse. But in 300 HP modes, it's actually kind of viable now. The TTKs are actually up there with the MP7 and other great sniper support weapons. But it has a big problem. It's burst fire and it can only have 12 rounds. So up close with a 6-shot kill, that is half your ammo, and you gotta make sure you're hitting every single shot. The second you miss one, your TTK goes up quite a lot. And at long range, you're gonna need 9 out of your 12 shots. That is 75% accuracy. And this gun doesn't have the best recoil or the best bullet velocity. So while you technically could use this as a competitive CQB weapon, you can't. In the longer ranges, you can't even try to use it properly because the timing between the bursts is too long and you'll just get flinched by full auto weapons. So theoretically, it is a good gun. Just in practice, it's really not. Seriously though, after the switch to 300 HP, don't use the Striker in its normal full auto mode. If you absolutely have to, use it in the burst mode in solos. Only in solos. Because you're gonna have a really bad time if you use it anywhere else. So to summarize the video, the MP5 can be used in its normal or ammo conversion. Just whether you want more ammo or an extra meter of range. And the Striker 45, only use it if you're using the ammo conversion. And only in solos. And even then, it's still not a great weapon. So those are the ammo conversions for the MP5 and the Striker 45. Have you ever used them? And if so, what'd you think about them? And if there's any other weapon, build, or part of the game you want to break down, let me know and we may see it on the next Community Wednesday. Thanks for watching.